Let's get back to your first alert forecast. We have a first alert weather day for you once again tomorrow. Lonnie Quinn with our details, Lon.
All right, I'll get right to those details. Here's what you should be expecting out there for tomorrow. First of all, the whole week is pretty much unsettled. You got that tropical feel, so it's hot, and it is humid tomorrow. Scattered downpours are part of the forecast. Could be an isolated severe storm mixed in there as well. So a flood risk is at play, as are heat alerts. They're in effect for a good chunk of the area. And basically, right through the end of this week, we have got a chance for a pop-up storm risk, which I'll try to go over day by day as we get to that 7-day forecast. But here you go for tomorrow. Temperatures will be maxing out somewhere like around the 90-degree mark in the city, but it feels like 98 because of that humidity. Feels like 103 in Toms River. It's a hot day out there. In terms of the timeline, here's how it plays out. The morning, I don't see any problems out there. I think it's sunny, a little sticky with the humidity, but have at it, right? Afternoon, more clouds are coming in. Here's where you can start to see a stray storm pop up here or there. Very isolated, and a downpour is a possibility. The evening hours, that's the heaviest rain, and there could even be a scattered severe storm mixed in. So tomorrow we have a chance, and I want you being tuned in here, to issue some severe thunderstorm warnings, and those you want to know about, as well as how much rain to expect. So far today, it's been a situation of the haves and the have-nots. New York City, a goose egg, right? Nothing. But look at this. Rockaway, New Jersey, 1.9, almost 2 inches. You're an inch for Brookhaven, about 0.8 up around Poughkeepsie. Tomorrow, I think it's going to be still the haves and the have-nots, but I think the haves will be a little more plentiful tomorrow. Here's the reason why. This was the source of our moisture today. That's what's left of Chantal. That's pushing out into the ocean. We're going to watch a system come into our area from out west, and as that moves in and it ignites that warm, humid air, boom, you can get some storms. So let's put it into play. Here we go through the overnight hours. This is tomorrow morning, looking great out there. And by 1:30, you start to see some leading poppers. Not widespread at all. That's 1:30. But watch as the front makes its way into the area. Here we go. That is some heavy rain. Wherever you see that dark red color, look at that real, almost blackish red. It could be some real heavy downpours out there. And this right here shows you a little bit wider coverage than what we saw today. It's not for absolutely everybody, but better coverage than we saw today, right over New York City, perhaps at around 6:30 in the evening. That then pushes out east, should clear the east end, say 10, 11 o'clock at night, and then you get to Wednesday. Wednesday looks like it's going to be the best bet for our week, but there's still a slight rain chance with a better bet for strong storms south of New Jersey. So let's talk about how much rain are we seeing for tomorrow. Still the haves and the have-nots, but you're going to find more bigger numbers out there, like a 10th for Brentwood, 3.3 around Bridgeport, 1.4 in New York, 0.3 Sparta, about an inch for Stafford. So a little bit more widespread, but still, it's not for everybody out there, and especially starting off in your morning, it looks good. 90 degrees ends up being the high temperature, but it's a hot and humid one. Some of those storms could provide some very heavy rain, even the possibility to turn severe with maybe some strong winds that could do some damage on your property. I'll keep you posted on all of that, and we'll have the information for you in the morning as well. I think Scott is in for Tony tomorrow morning. 85, the high temperature on Wednesday, a slight chance for rain. That's but the best day, KJ, of the next 7, because after that, we keep in the 80s, but every single day comes with that summer pattern where you could ignite a storm.
Absolutely. I feel like we're on an island. Thanks, Lonnie.
Miami and New York.
Yeah.